All right, hello and good morning. It's 3:46 in the morning. I think I went to bed at like 6:37 p.m. yesterday. From invisible to visible, Jin YJ remove this space. What? What the heck is that? Michael, hello. PKPY. Did you see that message, Sharon? What the hell was something? PKY, peak, something. I don't even know what that was. That was weird. Anyway, it is what it is. It kind of looked official. It's another day. Yeah, something PKKY, some nonsense. Yeah, I went to the hospital yesterday. It's a bot? Okay. Yeah, I spent like 5 hours at the hospital. I had 1, 2, 3, I don't know, like 4 or 5 needles, checking everything. Doctor's a freaking quack. Anyway, I got some paracetamol that made the pain go away for a while. And then, he tested everything. The med helped, and then they gave me this, whatever this is. I guess it's helped. I really don't know, to be honest. I don't know if it's working. I mean, I can walk better, but that's from the meds they gave me at the hospital. We'll see. At least I can walk. Hell, I couldn't walk the other day. It was terrible. Doctor's kind of a kook, man. He's a what is it called? Orthopedic surgeon dude. I'd been to him a couple years ago, and he always, first thing he says, "Oh, you got uric acid." I said, "Man, you said that last time. I ain't got no damn uric acid." He started doing all the tests. "Yeah, you don't have." I said, "Yeah, I don't have." I think he's a quack. I'm feeling okay today. I'm still slow walking with a little pain, but I'll get over it. Yeah, but that doctor at the hospital, he's a freaking quack. He comes in over an hour and a half late. Anyway, not my kind of person, but I wanted to get everything checked out to make sure. My x-ray is perfect. My bone is good. My titanium rods are good. I just have muscle problem. Random. Hopefully it stops. Cut through me. Let's hope this doesn't become a trend, some mysterious pain that I go through until I'm dead. Hell, it was annoying as hell. Yeah, so I think it's just muscle thing. Nothing wrong. It was hurting so bad, I thought it was going to be something wrong. There's nothing wrong. Yeah, just muscle. Cramp. Maybe swelling, inflammation of some type. But barely, we'll see how it goes. I tell you what though, this is a recovery for this incident is major. When you can't walk. Yeah, I couldn't walk. I couldn't even think to set my leg down. Crazy. I had to dig out the back of the closet and find the walker so I could get to the hospital. Major. And the thing that's major is, it's like, oh, there's nothing wrong. What do you mean there's nothing wrong? I can't walk. There's that damn thing telling me the battery's dead. I already know it's dead. Quit beeping. It'll stop in a minute. Jeez. I'm going to throw that scale away in the trash today. Can't turn it on. It randomly beeps, tells you the battery's dead, but you can't do anything about it. It's been doing that for like 3-4 months. Very annoying. Oh, it drives me crazy. It randomly just starts beeping. I don't know how it just starts doing it. There's no alarm. Is there a lot of Americans that live around you? There's zero. Do you give Earl away? No, Earl died. Yeah, Earl died. He got ran over by a dump truck. It's his own fault. Yeah, he shouldn't have been out laying in the road. I told his ass. He was cute. He didn't die. Everybody asks me about Earl. I'm tired of telling people. People has explained this over and over. Yeah, that's why I don't care. If anybody else ask about Earl again, please leave. Don't come back here. I'm tired of it. Really, just stop. I'm tired of hearing it. What about Earl? What about Earl? What about your ass? Be quiet. Hell, we've said it 10,000 times. Earl lives in Barcelona. I'm going to start blocking people who ask. Really, I'm so tired of hearing about it. Poor Earl, he was a good dude. Yeah, I'm just going to tell everybody he's dead. That way I don't have to hear it no more. All right, I'd have put it in the what do you call it? In the description of the video. Earl's dead, don't ask. Rip, or yeah, what is he's dead. It's okay, Farmer Jane. I'm just razzing you. You never know. Then you ain't watched the video in 6 months. Cup of Joe is here. Is that really Cup of Joe? I don't understand that name. Cup of Joe 4U294. Is that the real Cup of Joe? A lot of numbers on there. There's something on YouTube that says Cup of Joe 4U294. Is that really you, Cup of Joe? BR549. No, his says 4U229. Yeah, it's me. You're on YouTube. Well, I see that you're on YouTube, but I don't know if it's you. The name don't make sense. Yeah, the name says a bunch of stuff. Long live Earl. Cup of Joe is a bot. He could be. I'm in Ohio, originally from New York. Yeah, everybody knows that. That don't mean it's you. I don't think it's you. All right, Cup of Joe. If this is really you, in 3 words, tell us about your last homosexual experience. You coming over for Thanksgiving? Yeah, I wish. Randy, what happened at the checkup today? I was diagnosed with nothing wrong, but maybe inflamed muscle or something. Hell, I don't know. They did everything. There was nothing wrong. YouTube added numbers after names. Oh, did they? Oh, you have numbers too. Dammer, what's up? You got numbers too. People got numbers. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, what am I doing here? I was playing with his tablet. Speak up now, forever hold your peace, Joe. Yeah, there you go, Joe. If it's really you, tell us. I never use this tablet here, and it's been off for like a couple of weeks. I used to own a Ford EcoSport. Yeah, everybody knows that too. Big Chill, what's up? How are you? We're trying to determine if this is the real or the fake Cup of Joe. YouTube added numbers. Okay, well, it is what it is, I guess. Oh. YouTube is changing. It is what it is. Who's your girlfriend, Joe? Ryan, what do you say? I'm up early and I'm starving. Sophia, hello. Yeah, I feel better today. I could walk. I couldn't walk yesterday. And I went through like 10 needles and testing and x-rays, and there ain't nothing wrong. I guess I just had inflammation down there that was in the worst place and causing me the worst pain where I couldn't move. Trying to get ready for Thanksgiving madness, are you? Is it really madness? I thought Thanksgiving's kind of like chill. I mean, people come over or you go somewhere, but other than that, it's kind of chill. Maybe needs time to heal. I guess it just needs time. I guess what I'm reading online is correct. It says you'll have good days and bad days, and it can take up to a year. I kept reading all that, and I just thought it was nonsense, but it's pretty much true. Yeah, it's pretty much true. If you had 40 plus people in your home, you would say the same thing. I hear you. Turkey sells madness. Only chill if you're not the one cooking. That's true. Yeah, I miss a good Thanksgiving meal, but hey, it is what it is. We don't get no Thanksgiving meal here. Nobody does Thanksgiving like when I was a kid. Everybody now is half-ass. My mother would wake up and make noodles from scratch the day before. Grandmother would make all sorts of stuff that nobody could get anymore. My grandmother would make persimmon pudding, just things that you don't even see anymore. She would make a rhubarb pie, persimmon pudding, things that just nobody uses. All sorts of good stuff. Now, most Thanksgiving meals, people suck. Really. They have no idea what they're doing. They don't even know how to make a good turkey. 99% of the people just suck. They don't make anything from scratch. Just a bunch of crap. You seen some persimmons today? Yeah, my grandmother had a persimmon tree and she had rhubarb that grew around. My family in the Philippines don't celebrate it. If they do, it'll be suck. Most people just don't want to deal with it. I hear you. When we grew up, everything was wonderful, handmade, and they spent a couple of days getting all the food together with the best chicken stuffing you could imagine, turkey stuffing, I mean. And they would make the mashed potatoes from potatoes. I don't know, I ain't had a good Thanksgiving meal in 35 years. Tim, what's up? Not to be picky, but people today can't even get close to grandmother and mom's cooking. Bunch of half-ass, quick-ass people. Persimmons taste bitter. You got to use something to make them better. Next couple of months are going to be bad for me. I am not celebrating Thanksgiving or Christmas. Joe, your whole life is bad. Just add it to another day and don't worry about it. Think about it. It takes a lot of nerve to be almost 60 years old and nowhere in life. Hell, you got more nerve and stamina than anybody I know. That was a joke. That was a joke, sir. I think I need another coffee. I think I did really go to bed like at 6 p.m. Hell, I'm fully rested. Hell, I just invited you over. There you go, Joe. Ryan invited you over, or you invited me over. CUWC, hello. See if I can get myself together. Well, another day. We have a 2 chicken breasts, onions, potatoes, carrots, and a casserole dish. I love that stuff. My mother used to make, after the next day, turkey divin, where you'd cut the turkey up, put it in the bowl with some, I don't know what you'd do. Anyway, I haven't had a good Thanksgiving meal in 25 years. Bunch of half-ass people trying to do Thanksgiving, don't make nothing from scratch. I grew up with people who knew how to cook and make stuff from scratch. I don't like processed stuff. Robin, hello. How am I? Today I'm okay, I guess. I can walk. I'm still in pain. You cook from scratch. I like that. We just made homemade biscuits. Oh, that's nice now. That's the best thing about Thanksgiving is some fresh biscuits and butter. Did you see where you can order a complete Thanksgiving meal from KFC? We're in pineapple juice in the grocery store. Yeah, I made homemade apple butter. That's interesting. Randy and I will be eating twice as much on Thanksgiving. Do it. Did you see the advertising? KFC going to give you a complete family turkey dinner for so much money. Can you imagine a turkey dinner from KFC? It looked interesting. Bad choice when you order turkey from restaurants. Yeah, Popeye sells a great turkey, do they? That's interesting. I'm actually the best cooker of a turkey than anyone. I'm very picky about a turkey. What's funny is Thanksgiving comes once a year, and it seems like nobody can ever figure out how to get the turkey just perfect. Anyway, it'll be a good Thanksgiving, everybody. Isn't the Brazil restaurant sell a turkey? Yeah, they do have turkey legs. It's actually really good. Who the heck orders turkey? Just cook it yourself. Maybe somebody who don't want to be, who's alone, or I don't know. There could be all sorts of reasons. What's my favorite kind of pie? Poti pie. I like a good old poti pie. What up, girl? I get it. Woo! Give me some of that poti pie, honey bun. Let's get in here and get some coffee. Get me some. Oh! Whoopie pie, poti pie, hootie pie, whatever. Man, I am starving. I didn't eat much yesterday. I'm damn hungry as hell. Last night, I was starving and I thought I'd cook some eggs and I dropped them all on the floor and I got discouraged and I just didn't cook anymore. I had them in that little thing and all of them fell on the floor. You know how hard it is to clean eggs off the floor? I went through a box of tissues trying to get all that egg off the floor. Worst thing in the world. You've done that before? Man, I hate that. Well, the problem, I couldn't walk right, so I'm trying to walk holding these eggs, they all fell and hit the floor. It is what it is. Who here cooks deep fat fried turkey? I have not done that. I'm wearing my quality clothes today. I am trying to see how many holes that I can get in my shirt before I actually can't wear it anymore. Robin, do you still have Earl? Yeah. No. He's anyway. Okay. You're from Facebook, so I'll tell you. Earl lives with Marcelino now. You heard another typhoon in Cebu. Your girlfriend has no electric. There's another damn, really? Another typhoon. I seen something on the net. They said they were closing the bike shop that I go to. Another typhoon in Cebu. Well, whatever happens, they can just suffer. I've told them 100 times how to not suffer, but nobody listens. Suffer all they want. Nobody listens. Bunch of dumbasses. Yeah, I've been telling them for 2, 3 years how to avoid problems, but nobody listens, so just let them suffer. I've been telling them to buy a little generator, keep one somewhere, at least to power your fridge and your stuff. Nobody listens. It's always do it later, do it next time. I don't give a shit if you got nothing. It's your fault. I've been telling you for 5 years you need to have a generator. You need to have this. You need to have that. We got Starlink. You can just hook up your generator, always have your internet. But nobody listen. Let them. If everything goes out, they can just suffer through it. I learned not to give a shit anymore about it. If you're not going to take any preventive measures when you live in the heart of a typhoon and place, whatever happens is your fault. People don't listen. I don't have a lot of empathy when you know where you live and what happens, and you keep doing the same thing every year over and over. Same like the Florida people with the hurricanes. If a hurricane hits your house at the beach, I don't care. It's always hit Florida. Quit building your house at the beach in Florida. Generator help when the house is half down. It still can help. Little old generator power up a few things. A little Honda generator is a miracle. Hell, we just paid to fix the roof again. So now that'll be great. Our roof was leaking from the last hurricane, from the last typhoon. They just finished fixing our roofs like 2 days ago. In Montana, we have blizzards. We have to prepare. It's a bitch. That's true. You got to get ready for them. We just fixed our roof, I think, 2 days ago. Damn roof started leaking. So now another typhoon's coming. We have to fix the roof again. Hopefully it don't blow off. Well, you know, you live where the hurricanes come. This is true. Damn, now I got to look online. What is this Cebu weather? How do you look at that? I seen a couple of things about the bike shop closing, and I didn't understand why. Let's see. Cebu weather. Oh, there is an extreme flood advisory. Not little, but extreme. Yeah, I've never seen this. Check this out. Usually you don't see this when it posts weather, but this today it says extreme. It usually never says that. It'll tell you bad or heavy, but never extreme. It's extreme today. That's pretty. That's a little. They usually don't talk like that. Oh damn! It's right over my house. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, it's right on top of my house. My house is right there. Right where the heart is. Oh, come on, move out of the way. All of these areas are affected. Right, of course, where my house is. Well, I guess we need to call. Let's see if Cole answers the phone. Look how dirty my screen is in a reflection.
Hello?
Hey, you're online. People can see you, so don't say nothing stupid.
Okay, what happened? Can you see me?
We see you. I just let you know. Don't be showing your pecker, being saying something dumb. Well, it looks sunny there. The weather said it's like extreme flooding everywhere.
No, not maybe up north, not over here.
Can we see out the window?
Oh. It's just cloudy. Look. Dry and cloudy.
Dry and cloudy. Well, I'll be damned. Well, there's no massive rain there. Where are you looking out of? That looks terrible. Oh, you're looking out over the balcony area. Okay, no problem.
Yep, and then the neighbors over here, they're doing construction work again, so they're making a bunch of noise.
All right, no problem. All right, so you don't even have any rain.
It rained last night, but it passed already. Yeah.
All right.
It already passed.
That's
now I'm up here. I was talking to Jasmine on the phone because it's loud. They're still sleeping downstairs because they're scared about earthquakes.
Oh, everybody's freaking out about her. Yeah, you got to watch out. The aftershocks scary.
I know. So they're down there, but I'm up here. I was talking to Jasmine, and then
who is Jasmine?
From New Orleans.
Is that Jasmine?
Yeah, it's someone else, but
oh,
kind of the same circle from where Dylan came from.
Oh, dumbass Dylan. What's he doing?
He's just hanging out at his house. Yeah, no, he's in the Airbnb because he was living with one of his girls. She lives in a squatter place by the river, and it flooded when the typhoon came, so he's homeless now.
Our house is in a gated community on a hill. It don't flood.
Would you like to see the backyard and how much?
Cole can look off the balcony where the people live in the flood down at the bottom of the mountain. We don't live at ours is on a mountain.
Yeah, look, that's about a 50-foot drop.
Yeah, the back of our house could slide off the mountain only.
So, I mean, if it floods is a problem, I mean, that'd be a lot of flooding.
Yeah, it'd be up to their house. If people try to swim up to the window, you need to swat them with something.
Well, we'll see.
All right, I'll hang up. I just was calling to see if something was going on. Hell, ain't nothing going on, I guess.
No, it's nice weather. It's cloudy, and it did rain all night though. It's flooding up north, just not over here.
All right.
That's all. So that's it.
All right. Talk to you soon.
And they're still sleeping, so I guess if we try to call them, they're not going to answer.
Yeah, I didn't try. I just thought I'd call you first.
I was up. I was already on the phone. All right, then.
Have fun, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, that extreme bullshit on the news is a lie. It ain't no rain even in my house. That map's wrong as hell. Ain't nothing going on at all. Isn't that crazy? Extreme, be careful, everybody get all nervous. Ain't shit going on. That was the same thing the other day. No, I did verify it was bad in Sudan. I called a friend of mine in Khartoum about the war. It was bad. They were shooting his front gate. They were bombing everywhere. Sudan was real. I verified that. I called a friend of mine in Sudan and Khartoum. Hell, he couldn't even go outside. It damn war everywhere. I was reading. It was just rain. Okay. Well, yeah, but you seen on the net here, it says extreme. Be careful. Everybody watch out. It ain't that extreme. So, remember, they exaggerate the news to make it interesting. Oh, my war. Hope he's okay. Yeah, he was okay, but it was scary. They were in the street shooting machine guns in Khartoum. It was pretty bad. I could hear ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. During the war. My friend of mine said, no, I ain't going outside. It's a little dangerous. I know somebody about anywhere in the world. We can usually call and get a live update from somewhere. If there's something going on the planet, we can call somebody and talk to them about it. Sudan's really bad, though. I don't know if they're ever going to fix Sudan. The most gentle, kind people, and they shooting, blowing each other up. You can't find pineapple juice for the life of me. Why? Pineapple juice should be everywhere. I hate pineapple juice, and I love pineapple juice. If you hear anything about Montana, give you a call. I hear you. Montana, you need a generator. Them power lines will get frozen in the heart of winter. Get your power cut off. But then again, you should have a wood-burning stove. That way, a wood-burning or a fireplace, you can still be fine. When am I going to come back and visit the States? Man, I don't know. I have some things I need to do the next year or two. I got to get stuff done. You don't know. For me to go anywhere, it costs a fortune. For me to take off to work and go somewhere costs a minimum like $10,000. When you live on the other side of the planet, it's a bitch. It costs a fortune just to go somewhere. I have 2 of these cut wood big tractor to plow. Yeah, there you go. As long as you got cut wood, you'll be fine. Yeah, for me to get up and dart off to America, it's a minimum $10,000. So that's why I just don't run off home all the time. I don't have miles in credit cards. That doesn't matter. Then you don't work for a month, you lose your income, and then you spend for the month. It's more than $10,000. It's probably $15,000. You don't work for the month, you spend for the month. The world's expensive. I can go to the Philippines for hardly nothing. Everything's there and it don't cost much. But going to America and traveling across the planet, it cost me money. Yeah, I don't have a house there. I got family there. I could stay there. But at the end of the day, it's expensive. No, it's not annoying. Hospital visit was annoying, though. They tested me. They prodded me. They poked me. They x-rayed me. The ER doctor gave me a injection of paracetamol, which made the pain go away, and then a slow drip of paracetamol. And then when I left the hospital, I could walk. But all the tests and everything just said I'm fine. I just probably had some inflammation around a muscle area that was bad. Lorraine, what's up? So I had some severe pain, and they got rid of it. And then from that muscle being all crunched up, it's real sore in that area. You know what it was like? It's like I had a Charlie horse in my leg that wouldn't go away. When was the last time you were in the U.S.? I think I was back 13 years ago. Lorraine, Dirty Lauren, what's up? Yeah, I haven't been home in 13 years. The first time I left, I didn't go home for 15 years. I don't make it home that often. My house is closer in Cebu. And people say, oh, you need to see your family. Well, hell. The airplane goes both ways. Nobody's beating the door down to come here, so they can all kiss my ass. Really? Oh, you should go see family. Well, you should come over here and see me. Why not? People forget the airplane goes both ways. Why should I bust my ass? Is that a good way to be? I don't know. Let's make it another 15. Thanks for the update. I guess it's good that the leg wasn't really messed up. Yeah, I guess it is. But it's annoying because they can't really do anything about it. It'd be cheaper to bring family to the Philippines to go to the U.S. Yeah. To cross the planet as family costs a fortune. It's even an e-visa for U.S. citizens. Yeah, they could come here with no problem at the airport. Are you going to have a... No, my limp actually is almost gone this morning. The limp is from extreme pain when I put my foot in a certain way. It wants to bounce back up on its own. It'll go away. Everything will eventually be all right. It's just a long time. It's only $15,000 loss. Yeah. Yeah, my leg will be fine. It's just, it takes 8 months to a year to get completely healed from major surgery and a problem. So, hallelujah. Yeah, hopefully by summer we'll be all right. Damn annoying. Sounds like you're doing better. I always, the phone and care go both ways. This is true. Repent and maybe you'll heal sooner. Maybe. Mitchell, hello. Yeah, if I repent, I'll heal sooner. I hate to say this, but the older I get, the less religious I get. I try to reason things out with common sense, and when it comes to religion, it's best to keep common sense out of the whole equation. You'll lose all your faith if you think of common sense. You gotta leave it out there. It's called dementia. Yes, you gotta leave all common sense out of it. I'm growing the beard back, so I'm in an itchy stage right now. One thing I don't want to die from is dementia. Why? Dementia, you won't even know you're dead. I was thinking about how you were the other day, and the story of the kid falling off the camel came into my head. Oh, that old kid? That was funny. Damn old kid stuck on a camel going 100 miles an hour running through the desert. I wish we'd gotten more video of that. That was hilarious. You wonder if there's any pain from dementia? I don't know. You wake up every day, you don't have no problem. You don't remember anything that's going on. I don't know if there's pain or not, to be honest. Dementia, if you stay away from carbs and sugar, you'll be all right. Most people's dementia is from sugar. All your favorite movies, and remember, what's your favorite in the first place? Oh. I wash my fingernails with soap before I dig the nose to brain disease like dementia, Parkinson, Alzheimer's. I don't know. The more I looked into it, the more it's what happens. You get this dementia started, and the dementia craves sugar to make it thrive. Same as cancer craves sugar. So you need to stay away from it. My doctor aunt told me to do that. Really? I wish we did too. That's my favorite. There's so many things. Dementia people aren't in pain. I don't think so. But it would be a trip waking up every day wondering who the hell these people are in your house. You know? Wouldn't that just suck? You wake up, look around, you don't know anybody. Every day you don't know these people in your house. Yeah, I would say they'd be just confusing as hell. That would just suck. Apparently, bacteria enters the way you pass your blood to the brain. I don't know. Nice to meet you. Maybe. I can't believe how many hours I was at the hospital yesterday. I was there 5 hours. It took forever to do everything. And the insurance has to approve everything. Check this out. Every time they say you got to do something, you got to get a receipt. You got to pay like a $1 deductible, and you got to get it approved. This is the approvals from all my tests yesterday. Every one of these is a test. This is from just one doctor visit. What a nonsense place that is. And I'm still not done. I got to go back. The health insurance is whatever the Saudi health insurance is. I got to go back to sign some papers for my physical therapy approval stuff. It needs another 20 pieces of paper. I got x-rays also. They can get a CT scan. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 6 tests. And I got more to go. I may not even go back. Best to stay out of those places. Man, it feels like a scam, you know? It's just crazy, all the shit you go through. Everything they do, you need an approval for. They said my femur is completely healed and my bones are perfect. The pain I'm having is from muscles. So there's nothing wrong. He showed me all the x-rays, my bone, everything's perfect. There's not even no sign of a fracture. 0, all healed. All my pain now is just muscle pain, cramped muscles. Boy, don't cycle so far. Maybe. They should just do one approval. Yeah, they should, but they don't. I don't know why it's like that long. It's really weird. Everything, the insurance company requires an approval. Everything. It's just ridiculous. I guess it's to keep the hospitals from cheating them or them cheating. I don't know why they do all that. It's really silly. Insurance authority here are studying canceling all approving systems. They need to. You know what, Thammer? I needed 8 approvals just to go in and get one appointment. I spent 5 hours yesterday. 4 of it was waiting on approval for every little thing they did. It's really ridiculous. Spend hours sitting in a chair waiting on approval for this and approval. I gave up. I had to wait for the final approvals for some more physical therapy appointments. I said, screw this, I'll come tomorrow. I said, I've had enough. I've been here for 6 hours. I'm going home. I left. It only takes 1 approval. Well, every test has to be approved. It's just insanity. That's why the place is full of them. Everybody waiting for their approvals. And then you're sitting there for some checkups, and you're sitting around all these people that's sick, you know, coughing and sneezing. I'm going to be lucky if I'm not sick. I hate going to the doctors, sitting around a bunch of sick people. Myrna, what's up? Yeah, I don't like sitting around a bunch of people coughing and all that. Yeah. It's to save insurance money to make sure you don't pay a penny more than you should. I understand it. Hi, sir. How are you related to Tim Hortons? I'm not. Tim Horton was a Canadian. And Tim Horton sold his business to Burger King 40 years ago. He was a hockey player in Canada. It has nothing to do with Americans. It'll cost you $50,000 for your leg. Hell, that'd be cheap. Myrna's doing good. It can cost a fortune. They didn't give me no fun pain. They gave me paracetamol via the IV. So that's what's keeping Burger King going. Yeah, Burger King owns Tim Hortons. That's one of the things they bought. Cook a small turkey at my place. I can go to the Brazil restaurant and they have roast turkey leg if I really want turkey. And that's the best part of the turkey is the leg anyway. But I don't really much care about it, you know. It's not like it. You know, Thanksgiving is not about food. It's about 500 people in a small house eating a bunch of nonsense. I can get roast turkey leg at the Brazil restaurant. It's beautiful. I'm not in Brazil. We're in Saudi, but we have a Brazilian meat house that cooks everything. Lovely lace, hello. Yeah, we can go. We got everything there. They have even got rabbit. Read the title, yeah. Have you taken the stream to the Brazilian meat house? Yeah, many times. Do I have to pay for anything? Yeah, I pay a few dollars, not much. Do I like Saudi Arabia? Well, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't stay here. I don't live where I don't like it. Saudi's a good place, good people. Yeah, I've streamed the steakhouse many times, the Brazilian place. So I guess the dude at the bicycle shop that closed near my house closed for no reason. There's no problem there. You learned Arabic? I know about 1,000 words. I know a few hundred words in like 5, 6 languages. It don't help you. As long as you know how to get to the toilet, everything else won't be all right. Man, I was waiting on a little part for my bike. All naughty words. I don't know any naughty words, to believe it or not. Not a single one. In any language. I have no idea. I don't know a single bad word. People don't use bad words, basically. Anyway, I was waiting on a bicycle part, man. And, where's Earl? He died. He got eye cancer. Died. That's my new answer. Where's Earl? He died. Cheers. Let's go in the other room. I got to pack boxes up today. I got to send 2 bicycles. Really? He died? No, he didn't die. I just say that because people keep asking. He lives with Marcelino. He moved to a new house and he's happy. I got to pack up this box. I got to pack up 1, 2, 3 boxes to send home. I guess I could turn the lights back on. I'm sending this bike away. I'm going to send this to the Philippines. And then I'm going to send this bike to the Philippines. I need to get it packed. Randy, I love Earl. Don't do that. Well, people keep asking. I just say he's dead. It makes it easier. You don't talk about it. And then people keep talking and say, oh, man, it really hurts. You mind not talking about it? Why so many bikes? Because I buy, sell, trade. It's a hobby. My hobby is bikes. This year I bought, sold, and traded over 20 bikes. But all high-end bikes, not cheap stuff. Most of the bikes I have are a few $1,000s. They're not cheapos. They're not the highest end, but they're not cheap. Sharon laughed. I just can't. I hear you. Man, I got to sit here till 5:30 waiting on my breakfast. I need to go to the store. I'm out. I don't even have any more bottled water. I run out last night. I didn't make it to the store because I couldn't walk hardly yesterday. What time is it now? It's still too early. I hate being up this early. When you go to bed at like 6, 7 p.m., you get up at 3 or 4 in the morning. Hell, it's terrible. Bike to the store. I don't think they're open. They don't open till like 6 or 7. I had Scott full air suspension. Asia could sell, leaving just one shed rotting away. I hear you. Maybe you can call the place to deliver. I could have. What's going on with your kids and wife? Everything's good there. We just talked to them when I started the broadcast. We called Cole. There's nothing going on there. There's supposedly storms in that area. Ask the breakfast guy to find out how. The breakfast guy, I just asked him. He'll bring me a whole case of water. It's not a problem. I just forgot yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was kind of a bitch. Yesterday was annoying. I woke up, couldn't walk. My muscle was so tensed and so pinched that I couldn't even put my foot on the ground. It was so bad. Then after they gave me that paracetamol and everything calmed down, it was such a relief. It's like having a Charlie horse that won't go away for like 7 hours. You know how you get a Charlie horse in your muscle? Imagine having one of those for 7 hours. It's freaking terrible. Yeah, I had it basically just like a Charlie horse, but for like 7 hours. I speak with people from the Philippines all the time, and they're all so darn happy. Yeah, a lot of them are. Ignorance is bliss, you know. Kick your butt. See you next time, Ryan. Have fun. Happy Thanksgiving and all those other holidays. I don't know how you dealt with that. So painful. It was terrible. I didn't deal with it well. I was freaking out. It was really bad. It was so terrible. I'm not used to dealing with severe long-term pain. It's terrible, terrible. I'll be glad when this whole ordeal is over. Jesus, what a bad thing. I've never been through this much shit my whole life. It's really bad. When you break your femur and have to have surgery, it's really bad. It's very complex, man. It's terrible. Try ibuprofen instead. It's anti-inflammatory, is it? Man, I was suffering so bad. It was so bad. I saw the video with the Chinese ointment. Hell, I tried everything. That ointment stank, but it worked a little bit. It was expired. I was trying everything to get rid of that pain. Yeah, that old ointment was been in the cupboard a couple of years. It had a stench to it. It is what it is, you know. I need to try to pack something. That's what you did? Broke your femur? Yeah, I had a bike wreck and broke my femur and had to have surgery and titanium put my cap of my femur back on and then put titanium screws in there. It was bad. This only happened 3 months ago. You know, it takes 8 months for the whole process to get over it. So I'm 3 months into a broken femur. The first month you're bedridden. The second month you're starting to be able to move around. The third month things come and go. I stayed in bed a month. I could barely get up. Second month wasn't much better. Yeah, it's real horrible. I've been through some bullshit. It's been real bad. I've been in bed a whole month. You go to the hospital and they immediately prep you for surgery. Metal rods in his legs, stuff ain't funny. It's terrible, man. It takes a while to get used to having metal in your body. When they cut you open, and put big old titanium rods in your body, it's just not going to be cool, you know? It doesn't matter. It's just not going to be nice. Yeah, you can die because one of your main arteries is in your femur. You can die in a few minutes. But mine didn't hurt the artery, thank goodness. I broke mine at 5 in the morning on a bike ride in the middle of nowhere and nobody around. I laid on the ground paralyzed for an hour screaming, and then somebody heard me and called an ambulance. I laid there paralyzed, couldn't move, couldn't get near my phone. I'm going, help, help. Some guy driving by heard me, called the ambulance. 5 in the morning by myself on a Friday, everything was closed. It was a bunch of nonsense. Wasn't a soul around. If I'd broken the artery, I'd died because there was nobody around. It's my fault. I was out too early in the morning. I had my feet clipped onto the pedals. Yeah, it's in Saudi. There was nobody here. It was a silent, early Friday morning at 5 o'clock. On a cobblestone road. When I look back on that, I can't believe I made it through all that. You don't even know how much shit I've been through. Oh my God, I've been through so much shit. It's been terrible. Clip-on pedals suck, man. I'll never use them again. What happened, the bike instantly catapulted to the ground and slammed my hip into the rock, and I bounced, and my foot didn't come unclipped. And then when it finally snapped, and it snapped my bone, the bike came unclipped and flew away. So I laid there, can't move, and I can't get near my bike where my phone is. It was bad. If I wasn't clipped in, my femur wouldn't have been broken. My foot would not come disconnected from the pedal. I will never use that bullshit again. I still have them. I just ain't used them. I got rid of the other ones. Clipping into your bike is stupid. I suffered from it. Exactly why I hate them. Whenever you need your foot, instant leverage is not there. Yeah. Well, mine happened so fast, I couldn't have done anything, but my foot wouldn't have stayed strapped to the bike while it bounced around. I didn't even have time to do anything. I just hit dead rock. I'm trying to understand the purpose of this strapped-in pedal now. It doesn't. The safety doesn't make any sense. Good morning, unprecedented blah blah blah. What's up? I'm growing my beard out, so I'm in the itchy stage right now. This will last a day or two. When you grow your beard, you go through like 2 or 3 itchy stages. And then sometimes it's just so much I just shave it off. Every day we learn things. Sometimes it just doesn't go as planned. Yeah. My lesson though has been I'm in my 3rd month of pain and suffering from it. And I'll probably suffer for life. I'll have random problems until I'm dead. You like growing it out, TB, yeah? Yeah, so now I have to learn a life lesson. I'm too old to have all this bullshit happen. I'm 62 years old tomorrow. In the past few years, I've had a lot of things happen. Fell off the top of the sailboat. My damn arm hurt for 6 months. Now I crashed a bike. Yeah, I've had a lot of problems. But I'm not going to stop doing stuff. But it sure is hard to recover when you do stupid stuff when you're older. Sucks. The older you get, the harder it is to recover. Thank goodness I gave up motorcycling a few years ago. Hell, I'd probably be in worse problem. I gave up motorcycle, went to the sailboat, got hurt doing that, switched to bikes, got hurt doing that. Hell, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I think I've tried everything. How was the doctor visit? I don't know, 35 tests just to tell me I had a muscle problem. Nothing's wrong though. It ruled out any major problem. I just had an inflamed muscle that was locked, and that's about it. I have no major deal, but it was so painful I didn't know what was happening. I thought maybe one of those titanium pins had slipped or something. It was that painful. I thought there was a major problem. It was so painful. Hope everything's okay. Glenn Tucker, things are better now. You did CAT scans and all. They did x-rays, they did blood tests, they did all sorts of testing. What is the background noise? It's prayer time. Check it out. It's the first. In every square inch of this country, you hear this right now. Why am I in Saudi Arabia? We're over here on an expedition trying to find some sand. We hear there's a shortage. We're trying to figure out how to create more. No, I'm over here. I'm a Speedo model. I'm a Speedo model. I'm over here with Walmart doing the summer desert shoot to launch the new flyer. Yeah. So I'm a Speedo model. Yeah, Walmart brings me over every couple of years to do the centerfold for them Speedos. I'm in the Camo Desert Edition. I actually got this job through the Joe Biden Redneck Initiative. Oh. Yeah, I'm a desert Speedo model. Woohoo! Saving tomorrow, you're going to go crazy for your birthday. I hear you. Yeah, it comes out in the flyer. Talk about modeling. That prince over there is a good looking. There you go. Yeah, I've gotten a new offer. Trojan called me and wanted to do some modeling. But I'm kind of embarrassed to do Trojan. I thought about it, and then I looked at it, and they want me to model Trojans in Japan. Well, that's embarrassing. How did you become a Speedo model? I became a Speedo model. There was the Joe Biden Redneck Initiative to send Southern people around the world to do big things. I won a contest. Yeah, I won a contest down at the Walmart. scouted him and found him wearing Speedos already. You'd stand out in Japan, probably pays well. I guess. I'm just wondering why they wanted me to model Trojans in Japan. Made me feel a little inept, you know? I think you're lying. I need proof. Do you think? Do you think? Now he got stuck in Saudi because of the initiative. Yeah, now that Biden's gone, I'm stuck. I'm waiting for Trump to bail me out. The problem is the guy who sent me here was a Hispanic dude, and he was an illegal immigrant, and he got deported. Now nobody knows I'm here, and I can't call nobody. Yeah. my employer officer was an illegal immigrant. He got deported. I don't know who to call. What a turn of events. Yeah. The pay's all right. What a turn of events. When your employment officer sends you overseas, gets fired because he's an illegal immigrant, and they deport him. Wouldn't that just suck? Believe it or not, there's a lot of that crap going on. People get up and figure out look at that guy at the school board. The school board superintendent was an illegal immigrant telling other people how to live. I still don't get how some people were living there for more than 20 years and never thought about getting their paperwork. Yeah, that's the deal. They just never did it. They avoided everything. And then when they get caught, they're crying and freaking out. What did you do for 25 years? You didn't try anything. I don't have a lot of empathy when you sit there for 20 years and didn't do anything, and now you're all concerned and crying. You should have tried 20 years ago to fix that stuff. The worst part is they also end up with children, and they make their life a problem too. It's never important until it's too late, you know. Then it's important to people. I mean, I'm sure there's some cases that the poor folks need help, but you can't weasel out case by case. You got to look at it as a blanket problem, and that's the way it is, and just that's what it is. Yeah, the whole thing just left people in a. The whole thing is just unbelievable nonsense. I don't think it's going to be fixed anytime soon. They'll fix a few things, but it's the nation is screwed forever. It'll be forever fixing this nonsense. It's a big mess. It's the biggest mess I've ever seen in my life. That school superintendent was crazy. You know what? Did you see they've gotten how many police officers who've been illegal immigrants with a gun hired as a police officer patrolling the streets? They've gotten 3 so far. 3 illegal immigrants hired as a police officer with the gun enforcing the law. Dear God, what insanity. That's just unbelievable. I would think every case they ever was involved in would be thrown out. And arresting Americans. They should throw every case out they were ever involved in. That's just insanity. Oh, I would sue them forever. I think Trump out of office to revert the changes made will not get better. Yeah, as soon as he gets out of office, the next group will change most of the things he changed back to the way it was, like Biden did. Anyway, they'll see what they can do. I have no idea. I'm non-political, but I can just see the consequences of bad government. It's not good. The problem when you have 4 to 8 years of bad government, the next guy in, he can't fix it in 4 years. It takes 10 years. A president should be 10, 20 years in America. We need Trump the dictator. Just let him handle it for a while. Yeah, I know how it goes. It comes and goes. They'll get it all best they can get it handled, I guess. Hell, I don't know. You know, some of the stuff is so insane you can't even. If you tell people, they think you're lying. Imagine traveling to another country, never going home, becoming a police officer, and start arresting those people in that country. Tariff was a big scam. It did more harm than good. Tariff is the best thing that's ever happened. Tariff has caused tons of residual income for America. Hell, it's not a scam at all. It's number one thing. The tariff makes everybody listen. Yeah, we need billions of tariffs on everybody. Tariffs are the best thing since sliced bread. Food is 4 times higher. That's nonsense. I don't know where you're hearing that at. That has nothing to do with tariff. You're lost in some weirdness. Yeah. I'll stay away from the topic, but 4 years of horrible with that stuff. Yeah, it was. We've always had tariffs in America. But what happened over the past few decades, they were reverse tariffs where everybody else was robbing us. Now we're taking our money back. America was founded on tariffs. There was no income tax, and the whole country was paid for and operated under the tariff program. Yeah, America was founded by tariffs. That's how we became a nation. What happened over the years, they reversed the tariffs and put them all on our back. But previously, I think during Eisenhower, there was no income tax. We had government abundance due to tariffs. It's the best thing. I love how you never have change. You ain't going to change. Yeah, we didn't even have income tax. America was grown. We paid for everything in our country, from railroads to you name it, by tariffs. Tariffs is the foundation of America. But a lot of people don't look at the history and have no idea about history, so you just talk out your asshole. There's a lot of people today, younger people, that are able to speak right out of their asshole. It's amazing. I guess it's a talent. Let's say shit that makes it just talk right out our asshole. Yeah, anyway. Okay, what are we doing today? Keep educating. You can't educate people. They don't know what's going on. Bunch of dumbasses. They don't think about it. They live in the moment, not throughout history. Education is down the drain anyway these days. The U.S. is all, yeah, our nation was founded on tariffs. Bunch of idiots talking about anything bad about a tariff. Hell, that's how the country got started. Without tariffs, there would have been no America. People don't know, though. Woo. Research, that's the problem. They don't research. Started to be very generous and they went with that. This whole reverse tariff thing on us was, who knows why they did it and how they got it approved. You tried to sell an American car in Japan, there's like 500% tariff. And then we thought, you know what? There'll be no tariff on your car and we'll bring all your Japanese cars to America. I don't know how that even got approved. I think that was all guilt from the whole Pearl Harbor incident. You shouldn't have any guilt. Those little kamikaze fucks bombed our country for no reason. We weren't even at war with them. We nuked them to show them who's boss. You shouldn't have no guilt over that. If you're a Japanese descendant who bombed Pearl Harbor, I wish you and your family 10,000 years of problems. Really. People are like, oh, we shouldn't have nuked. You attacked America for no reason. We weren't even in war with you. You just came over and attacked our country. We should still be nuking them today. We should nuke Japan once a year just to remind them how stupid they were. That way we can redo our arsenal. We don't want them to sit there dormant. Japan should get nuked once a year for 100 years to remind them how stupid they were. Attacking us for no reason whatsoever. But then again, that may work both ways. We should be careful. George Bush and Dick Cheney attacked Iraq for no reason. That was all bullshit too. Dick Cheney died. Now nobody's ever going to be tried as a war criminal. Dick Cheney was a criminal bastard. They destroyed Iraq for no reason. They didn't have nothing. So we got to be careful. It could work both ways. America's pretty good at attacking people for no damn reason also. Hell, we destroyed Iraq for no reason whatsoever. It's actually shameful. But that never comes out. Why don't we talk about that? Why is George Bush not in prison? They totally attacked Iraq for zero reason. Weapons of mass destruction. Give me a break. Yeah, he was in and he escaped it. Yeah, they lied to everybody. There wasn't nothing going on in Iraq. I worked and lived in Iraq. There's nothing there. They didn't have anything. That was a big scam right there. That is a major scam. Nothing going on in Iraq. What an utter bullshit that was. But it's funny, it's never on the news. Nobody talks about it. People still believe it was all true. Oh, God. When I went to Iraq, well, Randy, you have had a hard time in Iraq. Oh, Iraq's dangerous. I lived there. It was terrible. But they didn't have no nuclear bombs or anything, but it was nasty terrible there. Yeah, I had a bunch of BS in Iraq. It was terrible, but we made it terrible. We went to war with a country for zero reason that had nothing, all on bullshit. That's actually funny. Unbelievable. Really. Invaded a country and bombed the shit out of them and stole everything they had and destroyed the whole nation without any reason whatsoever. It don't make sense. And George Bush is still on TV. Hi, everybody, like it's no big deal. He's living on his farm down in Texas. Woohoo, Bush. Dude, you need to be in prison. Yeah, he needs to be incarcerated for life. He's no hero. Oh, Bush. Oh, Bush. He's a criminal if there ever was one. 100% war criminal. You never liked Bush? I don't know if I liked him or not. I just know he's a war criminal. Like a bowler, 45 and 47. Whoop, whoop, I hear you. Anyway, damn war criminal. No matter how you look at it, dude's a criminal. But he'll never stand a day. When Dick Cheney died, I don't think anybody shed a tear. He was a damn criminal from hell. He was part of that big, what's that group? You like Bush? Yeah, I like Bush too, but that kind of Bush. I know the Bush you're talking about. Bob likes that Bush that's growing downstairs. You talking about her Bush or Bush the president? I thought you were talking about Bush between the legs. Can you expand on that, Bob? Bob likes Bush. Yeah, but he likes the other kind of Bush. Nothing wrong with that. Her Bush, exactly. I knew no gal used to braid that stuff. It's kind of crazy. Military industrial complexes where they made lots of money. Yeah, Cheney got rich robbing the world. Damn. I'm thinking I need to take a shower now. Get ready for my day. Bush and Cheney, all the warmongers duped us. Yeah, they did. They duped everybody. Bunch of
I was
scammers.
reading. It was just rain.
Oops, sorry. I got an echo on my computer. I guess I'm getting ready to get out of this. We'll see you folks later. I'm going to take my morning shower and get ready for the day. Time I get out of the shower and all, breakfast will be here. I can't live without a morning shower. I don't know about you folks, but I can't function. If I don't have a hot shower in the morning, my whole day is ruined. It's just, have a great day. I'll probably be in bed. All right, Bob, have a good one. I got to get my morning shower, man. My scalding hot shower in the morning is like the breath of life for me. See you, folks. Don't drop the soap. Oh, I got a drop the soap commercial coming up. Really? Soapy Analytics. Wait till it's coming out. I'll show you the flyer. Bye.